What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video with Everything's Terry. Hope y'all having a blessed day. God bless everybody. Everybody be well and safe. I'm coming at y'all with a new video talking about some of my favorite horror films of all time. Now, of course, it's not going to be like the top 100 or the top 50 or nothing like that. I might do that one day, but I just had it on my mind about some of them I wanted to get out there and let y'all know about so you know more about me personally and my taste. But when it comes to Little T the Don, my tastes are like generally all over the place when it comes to horror. I'm the type of person, I feel like Jurassic Park, all of those movies are horror. And they shouldn't take that away from us because the horror genre is a bunch of different types of movies, and dinosaurs and vampires, all that stuff is horror. So at the end of the day, movies like Seven and psychological thrillers and all that is horror. All that belongs to us as a community, and we have to embrace those movies. But moving on from that, I had to talk about some of these movies because these are some of my absolute favorites that I always go back to. And so I'll start with the first one I'm gonna mention, and that is Triangle. Listen, you all, if y'all never seen the movie Triangle, I don't want to say too much about it, but it's basically about a female on a yacht with some of her friends, I believe, for some of her friends, and weird shit start going on. It's a good movie, and a lot of people I don't hear talking about it, so definitely make sure you check out Triangle. I'm not saying too much about it. I'm being real vague on it on purpose. It got a crazy twist at the end, but definitely check out Triangle. Another one I never hear people really talking about, and it's really good, is The Last Exorcism. And keep in mind, y'all, I got these movies on DVDs because they some of my go-tos. They movies that I pop in when I feel like watching a movie that I really love, and these are definitely some of them. The Last Exorcism is basically about, it got like a little twist of exorcism movies because it's about a guy that's, it's almost like he plays like a preacher, something like he used to be believe that he was a he became a preacher, but he don't actually really believe in the paranormal and stuff like that. He don't think none of the shit is true. But lo and behold, crazy shit start happening, and this motherfucker start figuring out, yeah, that shit is real. The Last Exorcism. So if y'all never seen this movie, trust me, you definitely want to check it out. Look at the cover, creepy as hell. Definitely check out The Last Exorcism. Oh, guys, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, and I don't hear people talking about it, but it's definitely known about because they remade it. But the original is my go-to, The Witches. It hurt my heart to not hear people hardly talk about this movie. Come on, bro, look at that. Classic shit. If you don't know about the movie The Witches, I don't know what to tell you. It's basically like a classic spin on like the whole lore on witches, and it has a little kid and his grandma, and they go through some crazy stuff with the witches trying to fend them off. It's a good movie. It's like cheeky comedy kind of, but it's definitely horror. It's a scene where the witches reveal themselves. Creepy as hell. I love The Witches. If y'all haven't seen The Witches, out of all the movies on this list, check this one out first. And now I know this one is really known, but just to show how much I love it, I'm showing it to y'all that I got it on DVD. 13 Ghosts, baby. Got it on DVD. You heard me? Oh, you think it's a game? Think it ain't really in there? Terry just playing it ain't in there. Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Everybody know about 13 Ghosts by now. It's my sister Leisha's favorite scary movie, even though it scared the hell out of her. The 13 Ghosts, I don't know them all by name, but trust me, y'all. Gotta love the 13 Ghosts. If you haven't seen 13 Ghosts, where you been? Definitely one of my favorite movies of all, scary movies of all time. This one is so unrecognized. I got it on bootleg, you all, and I don't care. I'm not afraid to show bootleg DVDs. When I first picked this up a long time ago, I didn't know what the hell it was. And it's called, what the hell is it called? Ryan Loves You. Ryan Loves You. It's a spooky ass look. Fake ass Michael Myers mask on the front cover, but I don't want to say too much about it. But it's basically like almost like people with a cult following about a guy named Ryan. It's basically like a cult, and it's trying to get people into the cult. It got creepy scenery. Man, this shit is creepy. Ryan Loves You. Definitely check this out if y'all haven't checked this movie out before. Creepy ass movie. Ryan Loves You. I'm gonna have to get this on the real DVD if I can find it, but trust me, you all, you definitely want to see this creepy ass shit about a cult. Ryan Loves You. Check it out. Oh my god, it hurt my heart. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. Even though I know it's known, they don't talk about it enough. Silent Hill, baby. Come on, bruh. Stop playing with my movie. The original Silent Hill is so underrated. People be shunning away from it, don't really want to talk about it, bruh. The storyline was good. The cinematography, the imagery, and all that. Come on, bruh. And it's based off a great game, and it got the underrated music in it. The music on Silent Hill is some of the greatest. It has one of the greatest horror themes of all time with the Toning of the Bells. You know what song I'm talking about. Trust me, if you haven't seen Silent Hill, at least check it out. Highly underrated, and people don't talk about it enough. It's disrespectful not to talk about Silent Hill. Speaking of disrespected, bruh, stop playing with my girl, Nicole Kidman. One of the greatest actors of all time was in a horror film and people don't be talking about it. The Others. Come on, man. Stop playing. You ain't seen The Others. Where you been, nigga? Where you at? Where you been, bruh? The Others, man. If you never seen The Others with Nicole Kidman, one of the greatest actors of all time was in a horror film, and you a horror fan and you ain't seen The Others, turn this motherfucking video off right now and go watch it, bruh. Come on, where you at? And how you ain't seen The Others, man? Totally disrespected movie. It got a great actor like that, and a lot of horror fans ain't never seen The Others. Come on, you definitely gotta check it out. I ain't gonna even tell you what it is. Just go watch it, bruh. It's crazy how people ain't seen The Others, man. Look how scared she look. Look how scared she look on the cover. That's how crazy the movie is. And it got one of the greatest endings of all time. Where you at? I digress. I gotta admit, love this movie too. I even got the price still on there, even though you can't really tell what the price is. But Blair Witch Project, y'all. Love the Blair Witch. Even though I found out it wasn't real and all that, I still go back to it because it's still spooky and it still puts you in that mood. Like, what the fuck? Because it'd be like, damn, motherfuckers really going searching for a damn Blair Witch. Leave that motherfucker alone. Leave her alone. But if you haven't seen it, check it out. I watch people reacting to this on YouTube, and it's like motherfuckers be genuinely scared of this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because you can put yourself inside it, like, motherfucker in the woods searching for a witch. Come on, creepy shit. One of my favorite horror films of all time. If you've never seen The Blair Witch, definitely check it out. Another underrated movie that I don't hear people talking about, and when you do mention it, they're like, it's alright. No. Dark Skies. Dark Skies is a great movie. To me, this is a great movie, and it's in my top 50 horror movies of all time. I love Dark Skies. We don't even got that many alien horror movies for real, like talking about traditional aliens. Dark Skies is one of them. If you haven't seen Dark Skies, y'all definitely check it out. I love this movie. This is one of the ones I kind of want to watch right now. Look at the back cover. Dark Skies, you all definitely check it out. Love that movie. And if y'all become fan of my channel, you will know I bring this movie up all the time. But I don't care. I'm bringing it up in this video too. Bam! Give it to me. The Sixth Sense, baby. You knew I had this on DVD. Come on, man. The Collector's Edition Series 2. Come on. Bruce Willis. I hope Bruce Willis is doing well. Shout out to him. Oh my God. Every actor in this movie. Definitely the greatest horror film of all time. And then other people will say other movies. And then I challenge you. What's your favorite horror movie of all time? And then I say, okay, name a flaw in The Sixth Sense. You can't name none. Story was great. The acting was great. Music was great. No holes in the story. No plot holes. You can't say nothing about it. Perfect 10 out of 10 movie. Now it's your movie, a perfect 10 out of 10 movie. Your favorite horror movie. I don't know, but The Sixth Sense. What can you say bad about it? Fucking perfect. You can't say nothing bad about it. What you gonna say? Oh, not enough blood or something? Come on, man. The Sixth Sense. Another one. Oh, this is another classic movie, you all. This one of those movies you just say something about it and motherfuckers automatically know what you're talking about. Girl coming through the TV, baby. Yes, sir. The Ring. I remember I bought this motherfucker when it first came out, you all. The Ring is my shit. Ain't gonna say too much about it because you supposed to already check this motherfucker out already. If you ain't seen The Ring, I don't know where you been. My boy David even called me up like, Terry, that shit creepy as hell. She came up out the TV, David, like, I said, man, yo, scary ass. Shout out to David, but definitely, if you haven't seen The Ring, man, I don't know what the fuck to say about you, but definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. One of my favorite movies of all time. Another one, highly underrated, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Come on, man. And it got one of the creepiest scenes ever in a horror film when she started naming off the different demons, and when they in the barn and her eyes turning, her eyes got like the real creepy type of look, and then she finally say like the main demon's name and say in a flash. One of the creepiest scenes of all time, and it's in The Exorcism of Emily Rose. And the part where she fucking on the floor all balled up, man. If I was her boyfriend, I would have dipped on her ass. I'm sorry, gots to go. But The Exorcism of Emily Rose, definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. Because I love those movies that like mix in like horror with like the detective shit. Basically on some shit like how the Exorcist 3 does. But this does the same thing, have horror, and then you have like the courtroom scene and all that blended in together. Loved it. And to me, the greatest TV horror show of all time. You know what I'm gonna say? The Haunting of Hill House, baby. Come on, man. You knew I had that on DVD. If you haven't seen The Haunting of Hill House, I'm going to say it right now, and I don't care if you get mad at me. If you haven't seen The Haunting of Hill House, you're not a real horror fan. Real horror fans would have checked this movie out already. And yes, I love you, but I can't consider you a real horror fan if you haven't checked out one of the greatest horror shows of all time. Go watch The Haunting of Hill House. It's only 10 episodes. What are you waiting for? Anybody who ain't seen The Haunting of Hill House, you disrespectful. You totally disrespectful. I ain't gonna sentence you to jail or nothing, but you should be in trouble for not seeing this movie. I mean this show. The Haunting of Hill House, baby. Check it out. I already brung it up, but y'all know about The Exorcist 3 by now. If you ain't seen The Exorcist 3, I ain't gotta say too much about it, but Brad Dourif in it. Come on, man. Look at that. Great performances. One of the greatest jump scares of all time. Man, I love this better than the first film. The first film got like the slow burn. This motherfucker got slow parts to it, but this motherfucker jump. The Exorcist 3. Check it out. If you ain't seen The Exorcist 3, man, you crazy. Check it out. Remember y'all what I was telling y'all about seeing like the detective movies? Like the detective mixed in with the horror? Come on, bruh. Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter. I even got the price still on that thing. Look. When I had rebought it. Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. Bruh. Non-horror fans watch this. And it's kind of like a gateway into horror. But motherfuckers love Silence of the Lambs. And I definitely do. And that's why I got it on DVD. Had to shout it out. Silence of the Lambs. And Jodie Foster was great. Everybody did great acting in that. Camera angles, all that. And then I'm gonna end it off, y'all, with a classic alien film. The film that had the creepy ass owl in it. The Fourth Kind, baby. The Fourth Kind is some good shit. If y'all haven't seen it, it got my girlfriend that played in Resident Evil in there. She played in the first Resident Evil, which is also an underrated movie. I was gonna put on this list. Y'all definitely check out the first Resident Evil too, but The Fourth Kind, It's a creepy ass alien movie. If y'all haven't seen it, check it out. Look, it got the Blockbuster sticker on there. That's how long I had this motherfucker. Love the Fourth Kind. Definitely check out the Fourth Kind if you love alien movies. But that's just some of my honorable mentions of my some of my favorite films of all time. Y'all let me know down below what's some of y'all favorite horror films of all time. Give me like y'all top 5 or top 10 or something. And we'll discuss it in the chat. But I'm Little T the Don, y'all, and I'm signing off. Peace.